Good morning from an island in the Philippines. It actually looks like we're moving, so I need to get my stuff and move. But I just spent the last 24 hours in this Filipino village. Now this village has never been visited by a tourist like me before. There have been a couple of missionaries that have been here many years ago. By many years, I mean 30, 40, 50. Goodbye.
Saging, banana. Banana.
You want one? Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can have it. Yeah, you can have. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah, you can have the bananas. No, you could take all of them. All.
All?
Yeah.
This way?
Yeah. You can have.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So my load just got a little lighter because I just unloaded my bananas. I was actually thinking about if I even wanted to bring those bananas. I bought them when I came here because the island is made up of exclusively seafood. And that's how most islands are. Whenever you go to an island, you know, they just catch and eat whatever they can find. And my diet consists of a lot of healthy foods, fruits, vegetables. So I bought a big pack of bananas before I came here. It had probably 20 to 25 bananas on it. I ate probably half of them and I was just holding it in my hand. So it's convenient now that I don't have to do that anymore. This right here, from what I've told, is an abandoned house bought by a British investor guy. I don't know. Apparently he bought this house and the one right next to it. Well, you can see right there. And I don't know what he's doing with this. It's got a sink in there and a place for running water. So if you want to see what it's like having stayed here for 24 hours, go check out this video right here. I documented what it was like to spend time in the village, to meet the people, and honestly, it's one of the most interesting things I've ever done. So I deeply encourage you to go check that out when you finish this video, of course. Right now we're getting a boat, and this boat is only one of many stops today. I want to show you what it's like for people who do this trip consistently, because this is one of 7,000 plus islands here in the Philippines. So this island isn't the only one. You know, if you look in every distance, you can see different islands. We're gonna catch this boat and it's gonna take us to Calituban. And from Calituban, if I understand correctly, we have to catch a bus to go across the town, then get a motorcycle, like a taxi, to take us from the bus stop to the pier, then get on a bigger boat at that pier and take that to Cebu City. And then I'll have to take personally a taxi to go from Cebu City to my new hotel. There's about 19, 20 people, so it's a decent crowd. We're gonna all fit on that boat. That's the boat we came on. And it actually might be the same boat that I went out to. The other day I went fishing with the locals here, and maybe that's the same boat. It looks very similar with the white things on the side. If you know what those things are, let me know. But the water here, obviously I can't get in the water because I've got on tennis shoes. The water here is very clear. You can see to the bottom, no problem. So if you want that crystal clear water, the Philippines is the place for you. Guess they found some shells or something that they like. Let me get over this before. Thanks. Oh. It looks like Grandma back there still has her shoes on. That's not good. Should have got on the boat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. I guess he's trying to pick her up. Yeah. You're gonna have to take her shoes off. Luckily I got in before that happened. To be honest with you, I'm a little surprised this boat can sustain so much weight. You can see how many bags are on there and how many people aren't on yet. We put a lot of people, a lot of weight on this boat, but it's able to sustain it. We just had to pay the boat for gas. Apparently we're out of gas. Well, I don't think actually out of gas. I think he just wants money to buy gas. I certainly hope so. He's holding 2 empty jugs back there, so let's hope that's not the gas. It might actually be gas, I don't know. But I need some change. They asked for 150 pesos, which I only had a $500 note, and I'm still waiting on my change of 350. What they do is they push the boat out a little bit from the sea. Now the reason they do that, the way I understand it at least, is to get the propeller of the boat away from the ground. Something you might not know here, the water here in the Philippines, at least where we are, is very shallow. When I was in the water while I was here, I mean, I went a decent ways, like walking out, and it's still, like, I didn't get immersed in water. It was like maybe up to my waist. So we have to push out a little bit, then we'll get started, and then we're gonna go. Now, we're going to one of the far, far distant islands. I don't know which exactly one it is, but I'll be sure to show you once we get started. Yeah, that's where we're going. I think that's it in the distance. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I think that's it in the distance. But the boat's slowing down a little bit, so hopefully everything's fine. But can you help me with this? Be careful, it's got all my stuff in it. It's really heavy. Alright, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to help me because I don't have a good sense of balance.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oops. Hurry up. Okay.
Slowly, huh? Thanks.
Okay. Your bag. At the back.
Oh, got it.
See, we need to cross that again.
Oh.
Going to the port. So
How do we get across that?
that's the challenge.
Getting on the boat is it's difficult for me because obviously I don't live near the sea. I've never done this before, but it's also challenging because we have to move these big suitcases. You can see that's a huge one, and then even my backpack is very top heavy, so looks like we're starting to make our way down this. This one looks pretty simple. It's kind of a walk-up ramp and then like a walk-down plank. Pretty much just keep walking, everything should be fine. Looks like they actually have a pole up there you can hold on to. Just kind of gotta walk, not really think about it.
Okay.
Okay. I started to think about it about halfway in between, but overall, that wasn't that bad. Hey, they have a good system there, just bringing it pass. So you don't actually walk, you just pass it to somebody else. I don't know where we are. I thought we were going to catch a bus, but it looks like there's no buses. The only thing there are these little motorbike things. This place here is under development. This is the first place on the islands that has heavy machinery. You can see a bunch of rocks and crane and dump trucks and some other stuff over there. And there's also some materials down here as well, kind of on this little pier almost. But I'm hoping I can find some water. I need to get my bag, but then I can get some water. Does anybody around here sell water? Water.
You want water? Right there.
I guess we're loading our luggage here in the cars.
We need to wait there for a while.
Oh,
One
wait,
minute.
wait here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After the all baggages in the tricycle,
Huh?
then we will.
Okay,
We will move.
got it. So are we going to take a bus?
No, not anymore.
Oh, why?
From here, the ocean jet, the ship is right there. But
So the ship is just like walking distance.
yeah.
Okay. So we're here pretty early, like on time.
Yeah, because our ticket, seat number
Okay.
is very important. Yeah, today is a holiday.
Oh, what holiday?
Then most of the students from Bohol going back to Cebu city.
Got it.
So that's why it's a lot of passengers today.
Got it. What holiday is it?
I forget.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because-
what holiday today? What holiday we celebrate today?
Today is Ninoy Aquino,
The former president. No,
the late president.
the late president Ninoy Aquino.
So it's like President's Day.
The name of the airport in Manila,
Yeah.
Ninoy
Aquino's airport.
Aquino. The airport was named for him.
Apple water.
How much?
I want left.
Gotta count my coins.
Just give me 35, including mine.
Yeah. There's 20, and then let me give you my coins. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what town this is. Looks like this is maybe a seaport town. I don't know. They've definitely got a lot of construction going on. They're building, and back here there were some builders. Oh, I'm definitely dehydrated. I haven't ate enough. I haven't slept enough. I haven't drank enough. I'm definitely in rough shape. But we got one more boat to catch. We're gonna take a bus somewhere. I'm not sure where, but that has changed. So we're not doing that anymore.
The Tapi Island.
Tapi Island.
Yeah.
So we're on Tapi Island.
Right there, the ship from here to Cebu is only 1 hour.
Yeah, that's good because on the way to the island we were on, it took like 5 or 4.
Yeah.
It took a long time. So that's good. Do you know if they'll have charging ports on the ship?
Right there.
Where?
There's what is this? For charging area.
Down here?
Yeah.
Oh,
In the port.
really? That's convenient. Yeah, I need to charge my phone. It's dead. I got to see how to get to my hotel. If you're curious what gas is here, gas is 76 pesos. It's about $1.50 or so. Actually, a little less than that. I don't know if you've seen back there, but diesel is actually cheaper to get here than gasoline. In America, it's not that way at all. Diesel is always expensive, usually quite a bit more expensive than gas. I would imagine because of all the bikes and the little, I guess you tuk-tuk machines or whatever those things are. They probably run on just straight gas. So there's probably not a lot of opportunities to use diesel outside of heavy equipment and machinery, stuff like that.
Hindi na nagrete?
We're gonna be here a long time if we gotta search through everybody.
Oh, what is this? Oh, Kobe Bryant!
You like Kobe? You like basketball?
Yeah, that's my favorite player.
It's your favorite player?
Yeah,
You want?
yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
I like
alright.
this. I like this. Kobe
Alright,
Bryant.
it's yours.
Yeah, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. It's always a good experience to be able to give stuff to other people, even if it's a Kobe jersey. Sitting behind the guard desk here at the port, security guard let me charge my phone, and I don't know how much of that is just being nice versus how much of it is, hey, you gave me a basketball jersey. Of course you can charge your phone. But I have to say, it's probably just the niceness of the Philippines. The stereotypes that the Philippine people are all really nice and friendly. Yeah, it's pretty true. Not all stereotypes are, obviously, but this is one that, yeah, the stereotype of the Filipino people being very nice and very friendly, it's so true. But look, I'll be honest, like I had really high expectations. Like I've heard a lot of good things about Filipinos. I've heard a lot of people say it's one of their favorite places, but in all fairness, they have just exceeded all my high expectations. Being in the country, the people, everything. If the cards fall right for you that you can come visit the Philippines, absolutely do it. It's one of the best places I've ever been, and honestly, I can't speak highly enough about it, and I've probably said that a lot throughout my Philippine videos, and I'm probably going to continue to say that, so just trust me when I say this place is the real deal. But I'm sitting here at the seaport. Now this is supposed to be a big boat, not like a cargo ship like I used to get to the island. So on the way there, I used a freight boat. So if you're not familiar, and that's probably not the name of it, but that's what I'm gonna call it, a freight boat. You have people and you have cargo. On this particular one, they had motorbikes and vegetables and rice. Rice is on every boat here. But yeah, on the way to the island, I took a freight boat, which is notorious for being so slow. So if you ever wonder why things take a long time being imported into whatever country you're from, or it takes a long time for stuff to get shipped by sea, I now understand that. I always try to make my videos as authentic as possible. But I also want you to see, what it's like for people who have to travel every day, who have to go and get on boats, get on buses, do a lot of this. Because for a lot of people, well, life is just as simple as getting in a car and going somewhere. And for other people, you get on a bus or something, but it's very basic. There's not a lot of difficulty in it. But here in the Philippines, there's a lot of different steps. Going from this island, we took the boat here. Now we gotta sit and wait for an hour in the pier and take another boat into the city, which even then we're not done. We're not done once we get into the city. We still have to take either a bus or a cab, which I'm just gonna take a cab, but for the average Filipino, they're gonna take a bus to wherever they're going. And the buses here are so crowded, and honestly, they're pretty slow depending on the time of the day, because rush hour traffic is no joke in the Philippines. It's interesting, obviously, seeing different cultures, from the perspective of how do they do things, but also like what's their norm. How we don't think about that a lot in America or in Western nations, like what's the norm of other people, because it's very simple to us. Like everything we do is just, oh, you get up, you get in your car, you go somewhere. But here, like it's not that way. Like not many people at all have cars. Some people are blessed, fortunate to have motorbikes, but a lot of people don't. So what's life like for them? And that's what I'm aspiring to share in these videos. And y'all have been very positive. Y'all have been very supportive and very encouraging. And that means so much to me, because as a new creator, I'm always trying to find my voice, trying to find what y'all like. You can see I've been out in the sun a lot. I got a little bit of sunburn here on my face. But I just want to thank all of you that have supported my channel so far and continue to do it. Just share this with your friends, man. Just let parents with little kids go first. Everybody's lined up. Everybody's lined up here. So the guard's gonna open the gate. Same guard that let me charge my phone and I gave a jersey to. But yeah, you can see back there the people.
Here's your change.
Oh, thanks. Just following the crowd here. I don't see a boat. But so on this trip, they have actual tickets. It's like you have actual seats, which is a little weird because traditionally, on all the other boats I've been on, that's not been the case. Looks like I could skip most of this line if I just walk right down here. Gotta work smarter, not harder. He was trying to sell something, but I don't have time. Oh, look at this. Look at that boat over there. That is the nicest boat that I've ever seen here. I'll admit, this boat looked better from a distance, but it's not a bad boat by any means. It looks fine. Hopefully it goes fast because I'm just ready to get to my apartment. Thanks. It's like an airplane. Looks like an airplane, feels like an airplane. This is nice. You see, it's by far the nicest boat I've been on. It's also got tinted windows. I don't know if that's common in boats, it might be, but I've never been in one like that. And I've also never been in one that's, you're on like the inside. Technically, whenever I took the slow boat freight to the island the first time, technically I was inside because I could sleep. But I wouldn't really call that inside. When you walked outside the cabin, it was open air. So, and there were still people sleeping in open air. So that being said, it's still very different from this because I assume back there they're going to seal the door and it's all going to be, you know, the authentic sailing experience. They all got to file out this one really small door. Really small door. Oh. You can see. They got luggage. The exit off that boat was a lot rougher than the entrance. These waters, you look at the boat, these waters are really choppy. Yeah, they're a lot more choppy than the ones back we got on at the island. So, but the ride was decent. Seats were a little small as far as just being able to sit, but I attribute most of that to being just not Filipino size. We went really fast. So that's cool. I hope you enjoyed this video, kind of getting an idea of what it's like for, you know, people who live in island countries who visit islands frequently, you know, what it's like, because there's a lot of steps that go into it. You know, it's not as easy as you might have thought. And either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to my channel, like my videos. I'm really trying to make the travel content work, and y'all have been really supportive of me so far, so I ask that you keep doing that, and I'll see you in my next video.